What up, we back? This time I got y'all I guess it's a true crime video, but it's a officer caught in a real life horror movie. We ain't gonna do too much talking though. Let's get to it.
This officer was by himself on a routine welfare check. What he didn't know is that he might be talking to a killer. Just past midnight on November 14th, 2022, a Milwaukee police officer responded to a welfare check in a residential neighborhood. The caller was concerned for their 75-year-old neighbor, who lived with 31-year-old Israel Webb II, a man who shared no familial ties. Officers were likely unaware of Israel's criminal history, which included armed robbery, carrying a concealed weapon, theft, and multiple disorderly conduct charges. According to a community briefing, upon arrival, Israel spoke through a window and agreed to let an officer inside.
Police do be tripping, but it is a dangerous job at the same time. But they gotta chill some of the time.
After you? You said you gotta make sure you got an animal or something? Yeah. Go ahead.
Let's be real here.
This looks so ghetto in there.
I'm gonna keep annoying you to download my ad block, and
Come on,
then
bro,
you're
get
gonna
out.
get so fed up seeing me.
Here, Israel picks up a steel brake rotor on his way into the residence.
Probably didn't shoot him already.
What's that for?
Oh no, just block the door and swings open.
Gotcha.
According to the community briefing, this is the only entrance and exit in the home. The
Ah.
rotor likely weighs around 20 pounds, more than enough to prevent anybody from quickly leaving or entering the room.
You wanna just back on the door for me?
Dorothy? Go ahead, bed.
Dorothy?
What the hell?
20, please.
Where's your bed at?
There.
Like a junkyard in there, bro.
Up here. You got any lights here?
Then he blocked him in there though.
Is the lights on?
Sorry, suspicious though.
Wait, where's you going there for?
Yeah, no,
What do you mean?
she's right here.
Oh. She's right here?
What you mean she right?
Is she sleeping? Okay.
I know she hear him in
How long
there.
has she
She
been sleeping for?
It's since 6.
What's the bag for?
She wets the bed.
She wets the bed. Why you got it covered like that?
Because your rain will out the window and stuff.
Okay, you pull the cover back for me?
Dorothy?
Why is she covered up like that? Her face.
She's sleeping.
Alright, just step back.
he already acted suspicious. He locked the door. He blocked it with whatever that was. And now he got her covered up like that. He's standing this close to him. Sometimes I understand. Hey, but
Is Dorothy?
it's Dorothy out of there.
Miss Dorothy? Dorothy. Why she got flowers and stuff on her like that? Okay, step back. Step back.
Talking about she's dead. He said this so calmly.
She's dead. I was going to call her relatives in the morning.
Okay. Put your hands up.
The phone's on the room.
Put
You
your
said
hands
she
up.
was sleeping at first.
Turn around. Put your hands on your back. 5446. Y'all give me another squad to my location. I'm a supervisor.
ASAP.
Put your hands on your back. You don't got any weapons or anything like that.
She got that brake rotor right there.
Hands on your back. You're looking at me. Don't do that. Why you look? No, you're not gonna get shot, but you looking at me like that is kind of making me nervous. Stop looking at me.
What kind of swole?
Don't do that. I'm telling you. Stop looking at me. You're gonna get tased. You hear me? Just letting you know. Don't do that.
He sound black. That's why he ain't got shot yet.
I got a taser right now.
Okay.
What's going on? Alright? Alright?
The face.
No.
The face.
No.
Her relatives. Call her relatives. Call her relatives.
I was say just shoot me in the face.
Don't. Make that little squad 1017, please.
12537, Super Shot, responded.
Better tase him.
1017.
Big boy there.
Come work.
Don't move. Just don't move. Put your hands up.
60,
Because you're doing too much moving and you're making me nervous.
Converse 60, seat on the left.
No. Just don't move.
10.
He been attack him. Ain't nothing they can do about it.
34, seat on the left.
On the ground.
10.
On the ground. On the ground. On your stomach. No. On your stomach. Sir, on your stomach. Okay. You're doing too much.
Okay, don't take it. Don't take it.
No, you're going to get tased.
You want him to shoot you, but he can't tase you,
Hands
boy.
behind your back. Now. Hands behind your back.
Tase it.
Behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your other hand behind your back.
What was the address again?
Your other hand behind your back. Stop
Tase him.
resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Put your hand behind your back. Your other hand. Yep, put it behind your back. Don't
He
move.
want him to drop that taser. That's stupid.
What you gonna do?
I knew it. I knew it. Oh shit.
Stop resisting. Stop. Stop.
You should have known that was coming.
Stop. Stop.
According to a community briefing, the officer attempted to handcuff Israel but secured only one wrist before a struggle began. At this time, the officer pressed the emergency button on his radio, signaling for immediate backup. During the altercation, Israel allegedly used this 2.5-foot metal pole and attempted to grab the officer's firearm.
Oh no.
Stop. Stop. Give me another squad here now. Sir.
Right in the face.
Stop.
That's why I say it can't get dangerous.
Stop.
Please, right in the face.
Stop.
Okay.
Drop the pole.
Right in the face.
Drop the pole.
Please, right in the face.
Drop the pole.
Right in the face. Come on.
He know he deserved
Drop the
that.
pole.
Right in the face.
Drop.
Do it in the Come on, right in the
Sir.
face. Please, right in the face. Right
Drop
in
the
face.
pole.
Right in the face. Right in the face. Come
Now
on.
I'm gonna have to shoot
Right in
you.
the face. Come on. Do it, please.
It's a black officer for
You
sure.
don't know what I see. Do it.
Sir.
Do it.
Drop the
Do
pole.
it. You don't know what I see. Do it.
Sir.
Right in the face,
Drop
man.
the pole.
Right in the face. Come on. Come on.
Drop the
Come
pole.
on. Right in the face, man. Please.
Drop
Right in the face.
on the ground now.
Right in the face. Come on.
On the ground.
Make it quick.
On the ground.
Please make it quick. Okay. Don't take it.
Some people be out here just tripping, bro.
Drop it. Drop it. Now.
Right in the face.
Drop it.
Right in the face.
Drop it.
Right in the face.
Drop
That taser ain't doing nothing.
Drop it.
You gotta do it, man. Right.
Drop
Right in the face.
the weight now.
Right in the face.
Drop the weight.
Right in the face.
Drop the weight.
Right in the face.
Drop the weight.
Responding officers attempted a rear entry to the building, but ultimately had to kick down the door to assist.
Subject is at gunpoint. I'm in that squad.
Right in the face. Come on. Don't take me, man. Don't take me, man.
Drop the weight. He's there.
Battle start.
Man, he wanted that for sure.
What rotten luck.
That white police ain't gonna waste no time with it. Again, what I tell you? Wait a minute.
You got me.
So who's that?
Give me your hand. Check that room.
Shit, them white police gonna give him what he want, brother.
Medical now. Call for medical.
According to a community briefing, despite being tased, Israel threw the brake rotor at the officer, prompting
I
the
figured he
officer
gonna
to
do that.
fire his handgun. This photo shows the damage caused by the rotor, which was allegedly just inches from hitting the officer. Israel allegedly continued to resist other officers, but was eventually taken into custody. Emergency medical services were immediately sent for Israel, and he survived the
Crazy.
injuries. The 24-year-old officer was treated and released after minor injuries. The officer had 4 years of service at the time. A medical examiner was called to assess the 75-year-old woman, who had no signs of trauma. It was later determined she died from lung cancer, though the exact time of death remains unclear. An investigation was opened to determine if the use of force was justified after the officer-involved shooting incident took place. During this investigation, the officer was placed on administrative leave. On December 5th, 2022, roughly 3 weeks after the shooting, the Milwaukee County District Attorney found the use of force was justified. The officer will
That's
face
it.
no charges regarding this incident. For this incident, Israel was charged with 1 count of battery of a law enforcement officer, 1 count of resisting an officer, and 2 counts of bail jumping, which was linked to a $2,500 signature bond for prior disorderly conduct charges, according to news sources. In
Okay, boy.
February 2023, the court determined he was incompetent to make decisions related to his case and assist with his defense. However, the court deemed he was a likely candidate to regain competency in his case. He was forced to participate in 62 days of competency restoration treatment, credited as jail time if sentenced. In May 2023, he remained incompetent, leading to extended treatment. By late July 2023, the court declared him competent and set a $5,000 cash bond. In August 2023, he pled not guilty and posted the $5,000 cash bond in September after 10 months in custody. Though the case was prepared for trial, in February 2024, 15 months after the incident, the state dismissed all charges and refunded his bail.
Huh? I don't know.
However, in March 2024, he was
Oh.
recharged for the same incident with 1 count of attempting to disarm a peace officer, 1 count of resisting or obstructing an officer, and 1 count of bail jumping. A $5,000 signature bond was set in April 2024, and in June, he
They make
pled
their
not
mind
guilty
up.
once again. At the time of posting this video, the case remains pending. Additionally, Israel currently faces separate, unrelated charges for stalking and violating a restraining order in relation to domestic abuse, along with felony bail jumping.
Now, when police receive calls for a check on their well-being, it's often a very delicate situation. And though we do use compassion, we also have to respond with caution, because as usual, police enter these situations knowing very little. And I've responded to many welfare check calls, and most times the person was either asleep or not home. But on that rare occasion, unfortunately, the
That
end
him?
result wasn't always a happy ending. So today we're in Milwaukee and we have a concerned neighbor calling 911 so police can do a welfare check to check on a 75-year-old woman who lives with a 31-year-old man who isn't a family member. Now, this is an immediate cause for concern for me because when you have a random person living with someone who isn't related to them, it could be just me, but this is extremely suspect because many people like to take advantage of the elderly. We do see it a lot. And then we learned that the male living with this woman has an extensive criminal history, which is never good.
I would've knew something more soon as he put that broker right in front of the door.
But the male actually opened the door for the officer, and everything appeared okay for the moment, until the male picked up the 20-pound brake rotor and then placed it in front of the door, blocking the exit of the apartment. And his explanation was because the door swings open. And just as a side note, in the academy, officers are usually trained to never allow your exit to be obstructed, because you may have to make a quick exit. But at this point, as I'm watching this, the hairs on the back of my neck started to stand up, because the male first states that Dorothy is on the bed. But once the light came on, the male states that Dorothy was right next to the officer the entire time. But here's the thing, Dorothy isn't alive anymore. And the male apparently knew that during this entire interaction.
He said she was
That's exactly
sleeping,
what
but
he
Dorothy
whispered
was
to this
dead.
officer. Now, if you guys are paying attention, this guy gives away multiple signs that he wasn't going to go quiet. Now, the first one is he didn't turn all the way around when the officer gave him an order. And the second, he keeps watching the officer. And the last, he actually pulls away when the officer initially tries to cuff him. And these are all warning signs, and I cannot stress how dangerous this is because the officer is in this apartment with the door closed with a mentally unstable male. And that quick, as the officer tries to cuff him, the officer's in a fight because all we hear is the officer yelling to stop resisting, because the body cam is falling off, and this interaction just got more disturbing as it progressed. Now, this officer had to yell to stop to this male over 11 times and drop the weight numerous times, and then still had to fire his weapon. But thankfully, this officer was not hurt. His backup showed up right on time. However, this male is extremely dangerous, and although the deceased had no trauma, in my opinion, he should not have been living there. But lastly, this is just another example of how a simple check on a well-being call can turn into a fight for survival. This officer did great, and he didn't receive any charges for his actions. So it's definitely a win in my book. So all I have, guys, remember to be safe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
We've all
That was
got
it.
stories.
I mean, yo, the police, some of them gotta be safe, but some of them be doing too much. A lot of them be doing too much. That's why I don't really trust them too much, but they gotta do their job at the same time. Man, I don't trust them too much, but in that situation, the dude was tripping. He was in the wrong the whole time. He shouldn't have put that brake road in front of the door. I would have said something then. I would have been tased. Then the lady, he said the lady was asleep, but he knew she was dead the whole time. So, yeah, he was crazy, for sure. Man, dope. Thank you for watching, though. Thank you. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. Go to the comments. Let me know what you want me to react to next. And, yeah, share with your friends. And I'll catch you in the next one.